Welcome all the YouTube enjoyers. Okay, so what's going on is that when you make a bus lobby, then it looks like the small gate is, I don't know if it's manually or automatically, they are crashing the lobbies, like destroying the lobby, and also sending in-game mail to those people of warning that this is the first warning. If you do it for the second time, you will be banned for 30 days, 1 month. And let's see what is exactly going on. Okay, first one. So how did they started to ban people from yesterday, especially for Belgarden? You can think that it's because the Belgarden has the 6 week of this relic title thing going on, and the Smaugate don't want that to be bust, right? And now the thing is, but why from yesterday, not from like at the start of this event, the Belgarden? This post shows how disgustingly there's a lot of bussing for the title here. All of these are buses. On the second one, I'm not gonna play this, but this streamer is a pretty famous Korean lostark streamer. He was a previous StarCraft pro gamer in Korea. He's a person who likes to prog new raid without watching guide. He tries to play the game in a like basically normal way as possible. He sees there's a bunch of bus lobbies covering the nightmare lobby, and he feels disgusted that these bus lobbies are just hindering his views of looking into a pug party. And he actually calls out these bussers really hard in this clip. And as you see the upvote and the downvote rate, a lot of people are supporting him that bus should die. Let me read the top comment. I really think that they should do something to the bussers. It doesn't make sense that they are pushing away all the normal pug parties. Next one says, I hope they just permaban him. And the third one says, you know what? Some of those bussers' name are ones I saw often in the Invin LMAO. And I'm not sure about this, but people say that so a big streamer calls out on the bussers and Smaugate panics to like give warning or like ban the bussers is what people are thinking what is going on with high chance. There's no like, evidence, but by looking at the timing and everything, it's pretty similar and makes sense. And if I see the next post, this is a image of a nightmare busser of the in-game mail from the Smaugate. Hello, this is lostark. You just try to do something TOS. So we are gonna take a step on your account. 75 upvote. And the next one says, I feel disgusted and goosebump on the bus lobbies. There were freaking 6 lobbies, and those 6 lobbies all disappeared at the same time. They are so disgusting. They are the cause of making me feel don't want to play the game. When I tracked their in-game name, they all made that lobby with their main character. I hope they all get permabanned. 69 upvote. Alright, next one. They can't ride it in the lobby, the bus. And look at them now riding in the Invin. And then shows an image of people literally advertising the nightmare Belgarden bus. And then the best comment says, wow, when a game company prevents you from advertising busing, it means they don't want the bus to happen in the game. Do not do the things what the game does not want you to do. Is that hard to understand? LMAO. Next one. Look at this post. It's so idiotic. These guys are crazy into busing. Okay, let's see. Pokemon? What? This is AI, right? That's Belgarden with a Master Ball and Pikachu. And then in the Korean, it says, the legendary raid is departing now. Belgarden Nightmare looking for a guest. Please feel free to ask for the price. Scheduling. 7 men or 6 men, all busing possible. We are flexible. No piloting. We have a lot of services. You can just AFK, or you can participate for practice, or we can also help you try to get the deathless mission. Very comfortable and very safe clear. Let's beat the Belgarden together. Any inquiries are always welcome. And then says, can we not report these kind of posts as a copy strike of Pokemon? Alright, and then the first comment comes up with, I'm guessing, like, something asking about the copy strike to AI, and the AI says, Yes, this can be copyright. It is illegal. It actually de-reputizes the Pokemon brand. Alright, next one. Who the F still do the busing in RPG? Now it's the era of taxi. Instead of putting bus, they put taxi. 5-man moral taxi, 7-man cacao taxi, normal mode practicing taxi, 70 upvote. And then the best comment says basically, I mean, the game company doesn't want that to happen, and these guys are trying to do all their best, try hard to detour around what the game doesn't want you to do. Alright, next one. The bus disappeared, but now the Columbus came. Anyone who want to go to the monument of Republic of Dominica by taking my Columbus, please add me as a friend. What the frick is this LMAO? 83 upvote. And then the best comment says, wait, hold up. But before that, the comment above got blinded with 16 downvote. Let's see. This one's actually funny. I kind of like it, LMAO. And then the best comment on this comment says, you like it? Like my ass. That's just a freaking disgusting roach trying to charm you. From this comment, you can see that how Koreans are so disgusted on busing at the moment, Chad. Alright, next one is also about the new bus title. Let's see. Looking for football players. Also, we are looking for 4 bench members. The tuition fee is 2.8, basically 28k gold. So I'm guessing the 4 football player is the people who are busing, and the 4 bench members are the people who are taking the bus. And then they didn't call the price as a price, they called it as a tuition fee. Interesting. Next one. Smilegate originally allowed busing, but you know what's going on? These bussers crossed over the line. They started to put a term, something like re-clear or like RTC, ready to clear kind of thing, along with the bus term. The problem is, for the casual players, when they try to search the RTC or re-clear, then it shows their bus lobby as well when they put this on the title. So it makes them uncomfortable. So the bussers basically cross over the line by making that kind of dumb title, is what he's saying. Right now in the invent, a lot of the people are supporting the Smilegate to kill these buses. 92 upvote. And then this one says, I actually agree with this post because remember that there is a ride that's a Belganu's bus. By looking at them making that kind of design, they kind of do allow people to bus. But then I also think that the bussers cross over the line too far, and that's why they are trying to eradicate them. Alright, last one is talking about the mono class players, the same character players. I actually had no emotion about the mono class Andes, but after this Belgarden bus incident, it changed my mind. All these people who had the bus lobby up, when I checked their Loawa and stuff, they were pretty much all mono class players. It's actually disgusting. 99 upvote and 4 downvote. So this will be actually very unfair for the mono classes, who don't bus. Alright, that's all for the reaction. At the moment, we don't know how far that they are trying to warn or ban people. I mean, at least it looks like if you try to bust any difficulty of the Belgarden, you do get the warning mail, and if you do it for the second time, you get 30 days ban. And some even reported that even if it's not a Belgarden, if you attempt the bus on other raid, you get your lobby destroyed, but you don't get the mail in that case. So we really don't know the standard at the moment. Is it because the Belgarden has a mission? Is that why they're being strict on Belgarden? We can assume that might be the reason, but nothing is accurate. The Smilegate themselves did not make any official announcement yet, but some people are saying there's no need for them to make an announcement because busing is disgusting in MMO and it's something that they should disappear is a dominant opinion in the invent right now. So why would you ban people by making a public announcement when they are working to ban people who are doing something that's bad for the game, is the opinion. So let me know your thought about this incident. Stay GigaChad spam 07. Peace out, YouTube.